Hello student, today I'm going to discuss Specimen paper 2023 spreadsheet part. Spreadsheet belongs to Tux 3 if I'm not wrong. Yes, Tux 3. As I told you earlier also that before starting spreadsheet you need to read the statement given by the examiner. Now here in this question paper, examiner mentioned that all price are euro. That means currency symbol should be euro, must be displayed to two decimal place. Make sure that you use efficient formula. Okay, so it should be euro two decimal place. Now first you have to open both of the spreadsheet, and then according to the question paper, set the spreadsheet specimen.csv invoice.csv as a spreadsheet with the file name invoice followed by your center number, candidate number, for example this one. So first what I have to do, I have to save this space invoice as a Excel workbook. Save as, the file name will be invoice underscore followed by center number SA139 for our school student, boys for boys, and candidate number by default candidate number I am giving 1. Save. Now after that what they are asking, merge the cell A1 to F1, so merge it, A1 block A1 to F1, merge and center. Now next one, format the top of the spreadsheet look like this. If you observe this question, if you see this question paper properly, you see that row number 1 is bigger than other row so it should be bigger, and font is sans serif. Make it some 24 point. Okay, now block whole thing, double click between two column, all the data is visible. Now next one, place your name, center number, candidate number, the left align in the footer. So click on insert menu, click header footer, go to footer, the left align of the footer, your name, comma center number SA139, candidate number 1234. Okay, after that what you have to do, next part of the question, place function in cell C9 to E9 to look up the model capacity and unit price for each item using the product code for the lookup value, and the external file, this one CSV for array. Okay, so you have to find out look up the model capacity and unit price for each item using the product code for the lookup value. So your product code will be the lookup value for model capacity and unit price. Model capacity and unit price. Let me make it a view. Click normal view, then it will look good. Now let me make it a little bit big so you can see the formula properly. So product code will be your lookup value, and you have to look up model capacity and unit price according to your question paper. Now you have to collect the data from another table, so that is that space ssd.csv for the array. That means you have to collect the data from this table. Now if you observe this table here, data given in vertical way, so that means a simple thing that you have to use VLOOKUP function. But if you read the question, second part of the question, what they said, make sure that if no data is entered in product code column, then nothing is displayed in cell C9 to E9. So that means if product code does not contain anything, suppose here nothing is given, so it will not show you any error. Normally if I use VLOOKUP, your lookup value will be the product code according to the question paper. Table array, what will be my table array? Table array will be other table, and we are going to find out the model. Block the table array, whole thing except the heading, whole data except the heading. Okay, and column index will be 4, range lookup will be 0. Then press OK. Now you will see that some error is coming because this product code does not consist anything, so empty. In the question paper they mentioned if it doesn't consist anything, that time it will show you here empty. So in that case, as they mention some conditions, so we can use one if statement. If first bracket, then product code means A9 not equal to empty space you have to block with inverted comma, because empty is represented as a text in sorry, empty represented as a text in Microsoft Excel. So what I wrote, if A9 not equal to empty, then comma, it will check the VLOOKUP, otherwise it will show you comma empty. Okay, then done. Now see here, it is nothing showing. Now if I write some V code, product code from another table, suppose product code is SSD1, let me write, now check SSD1. Now model is coming, right? In this way you need to apply for the capacity, but in this case what you have to do, you have to apply the formula in the remaining cell, capacity and unit price. But if you apply the formula, what other thing you need to change, just apply it. Now if you check under capacity, the formula, it is showing B9, so it should not be B9, it should be A9. So what you can do, you can make in your previous formula, what before applying, you can make this one, let me delete this one also. Before applying, what you can do, you can make A9 as a absolute. Here also A9 absolute. So always computer will check A9. Now if you apply the remaining cell, another thing you need to change. See here, both of them, it's showing capacity and unit price is also showing something 850, because column index is not changed. Column index is not changed. So here column index capacity, if you check the other file, capacity belongs to third column and unit price belongs to second column. So capacity belongs to third column, here it should be 3, and unit price belongs to second column. Okay, now it is showing the value, right? Now next question, what they are asking to do, in cell F9, a formula to multiply the number of items by the unit price. So F9, you have to write one formula, number of item by unit price. So now unit price is this one, number of item, nothing is given. Now check the question properly. Make sure that if no data is entered in number of item the column, then nothing is displayed. Okay, so that means in number of item column, if nothing is there, it should display empty. So equal to, if same process, equal to if number of item means this one B9 not equal to empty, that time it will do unit price, number of item into unit price, B9 into unit price is E9, B9 into E9. Okay, otherwise not equal to empty, then B9 is, otherwise it will show you empty. Close the bracket, enter. Okay, done. Now if I put some value like number of item, if I put 2, then check, your answer is perfectly coming, right? Yes, done. Let me delete this one. Now next one, replicate the formula in step 10 and 11 for row 10 to 19. Step row 10 to 19, you have to apply the formula. Now you just check one thing, if you apply the formula in the remaining cell, always it will show you the same cell address, right? It is showing the same value. Why? Because lookup value here mentioned absolute. So in that case, what you have to do, check the formula, your column is same, row is different. So what you can do, you can remove this dollar symbol. Okay, now press enter. If you apply the formula up to 19, it will show you empty. Now here also what you have to do, you have to remove this dollar symbol, A9. Okay, here also you need to change this dollar symbol. Yes, look up well. So your column will be same, row will be different, that's why. Okay, here unit price also same thing, you have to do this one and this one also, this one. Done. Okay, now next question, what you are going to do, now we have to apply the formula in the remaining cell up to 19. Apply the formula up to 19. Apply the formula up to 19. Done. 19, not 19, not 20. Sorry. So here is 20 or 19, what they mention here. Ten to 19. Row 10 to 19. So this is row number 9. So now 10 to 19. This one also. Then here apply the formula 10 to 19. Here also apply the formula 10 to 19. Okay, now next one, place in cell F21 function to calculate the total of the price column. So F21, so price also you have to multiply, apply the formula up to 19. Okay, now next question, what they said, place in formula in enter in step 10 to done, place in formula F21 function calculate the total price column. Okay, so F21 you have to find out the total price column equal to sum, first bracket, the whole thing, close the bracket, done. Okay, now next part, apply the appropriate formatting to cell in row 9 to 21. Apply the appropriate formatting to all the cells to 9 to 21. So appropriate formatting means what was the currency value, euro, and to row 9 to 21 you have to apply the appropriate cell, euro, and 2 decimal place, right? You should right click, format cell, it should be currency, it should be euro, any kind of euro, 2 decimal place. Okay, done. Okay, next one, print the spreadsheet showing the formula. Make sure that it is landscape orientation, row and column heading are displayed, grid line are displayed, grid line are displayed, the content of all the cells are fully visible. So now go to formula, show formula, block whole thing, double click between two column, it should be page orientation should be landscape, page layout orientation landscape, then row and column heading are displayed, grid line are displayed, the content of all the cells are fully visible. File, print, page setup, sheet, grid line, row and column heading, then press OK. Now 103 page, you can make it a little bit bigger, 15. This is page number 1, page number 2, page number 3. All the formula is visible, right? Done. Next part of this question, enter the address as shown and format like this. Okay. Now you have to write down the address. First you have to go to formula, show formula, you have to click again, block whole thing, double click between two column. Now address according to the question paper, address you have to write Tawara Technology Solution. So in which cell? It will be in B3. B3 Tawara Technology Solution. Tawara Technology Solution, 32 Acacia Avenue. Then Tawara four five six seven three. After that, if you check it, all are left aligned. So make everything left aligned. Done. Now next part, enter this product code, SSD product code and number of item in the invoice 1 and 10. So SSD 18 and SSD 34. So SSD 18, then SSD 34, and number of item will be according to the question paper 1 and 10. So it should be 1 and next one will be 10. Okay, so number of items should not be in euro symbol, right? So you have to right click here, format cell, it should be none. None. Okay, and according to question paper 0 decimal place, right click, format cell, it should be 0 decimal place. Done. Next part of this question, save the spreadsheet, print the entire spreadsheet showing the value. Now you have to print the entire spreadsheet showing the value, that means this one. I think you can do it. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in your class. And this formula, what are the formula we wrote here, this formula we can write in another way also. So I will show you that way in your classroom. Okay, thank you for watching.